That's amazing. But I like to never cut that back in there. Got that edge there. This edge right here is going to slip underneath this little edge right here. Okay, today I'm going to be working on my windows on the Scamp. What I've noticed is that some of the rubber seal around the windows are shrinking. I want to change that out. I'm not having any leak problems. I keep my wheat slots cleaned, but what I noticed is when I took this side off over here, is the buildup. This side was actually shrinking, and I put a little coat of sealant on there to hold it until I get this done. But this buildup, grass is all the way up in here, all the way down, which includes the weep hole. So if you're getting some kind of leaking, you might want to consider cleaning these more often, because this can work its way down as you're driving and clog those weep holes up again even after you've cleaned them. And this was really a lot in here. I'll see what the other side looks like when I take it off. Same thing. That's my daubers. But I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up and see if I can't get my new rubber on there. Right now I've got it setting out in the sun, acclimating and kind of making it softer. But I want to make sure I get all this stuff all cleaned out really well. That's amazing. I'm going to do this side first. I cut this one a little bit longer, probably about 1 inch longer, to allow for the shrinkage that was on the other one. And we're going to see how easily it pops in. I always expect it's going to be a challenge. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the ladder. So got the first one on, small size, can be a challenge. So I'm gonna do the big one now, and I know it's gonna be more of a challenge. Now I will say this little piece right here on the end of the glass, the other day I took it out. It looked good in there, but I only took it out just so far. But I like to never cut that back in there. It was a job to get that all back in there. Got that edge there. This edge right here is going to slip underneath this little edge right here. Then when you press it in, this other side of that edge will snap in over on here, and it'll click, and you can feel it when it happens. So basically I'm putting it in this way. Then I'm moving my fingers to the edge and I'm pushing down. Putting it underneath, pushing to the edge, and pushing down. This is a little bit harder than the smaller ones. Of course, it's thicker, it's stiffer. But what I found that works out real well, this one I could use my fingers on the smaller one. But coming in on this, going to the inside, I've got the window open, makes it a lot easier, window and screen. But coming in on this side here, pushing in, then rolling it over. Push it in and rolling it over. In and rolling it, in and rolling it. Now all I gotta do is just trim that off here on the end. I'll be through with this one here. That gives you some idea. It's doable. Got my windows finished. Got the rubber seals all the way around. Could not get these seals at the same place. This one come from Amazon at a company PACIXU. That one, this one I got from a company found online called Pelland, P-E-L-L-A-N-D Enterprises. They deal with the HEHR, the hair windows. These seals are for the 1/8 inch glass windows. They all, Pelland also sells for the vinyl windows. My suggestion is that if you're going to replace yours, pull these loose, take a photo at the very end of them, and go to the Pelland or Amazon, look them up. They have pictures of the very ends of them, match them up so they fit. I know this is a 1/4 inch by a 1/2 inch. This is under a 1/2 inch. It's a 0.4 something, but it fits in there nicely. I did both my side windows, my back window, and the window over my door, around my door. So those are done. I'm not going to do the little portal windows above the stove and above in the bathroom. I think I'm going to end up replacing those windows anyway. I'm just not crazy about them, and the seal around them is actually smaller than this, so you'd have to look that up also separately. Might find it at either one of these. I don't remember seeing anything that would fit it on Pelland, but possibly on Amazon. But yeah, I'm happy with them.